across town trying to get to you. I've been keeping my phone on no sound, facing you out, that's true. Now I get butterflies just thinking about your eyes, and that can't be all bad. Things came up, things went down, maybe turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today to our coffee shop days. I must admit to some X-rated thoughts of what I'd like to do to you. So I guess I can see how bad it rhymes, playing you for a fool. So I pick up the phone, dial your number on the tone to set things straight. Things come up, things go down, make me turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today. Coffee cup carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today. 'Cause a big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today. To our coffee shop, babe. Our coffee shop, babe. Our coffee shop date. Our coffee shop date. Do, do, do.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to the Bear Cave, Unwine with Teddy and MessyMocha. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears I call the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way in. It's Saturday morning, July 27th. We're getting almost to the end of the month. How's your weekend? BlackTea, easy Saturday morning. Today's news and analyze this. I know we are starting a little bit later this morning, but we'll wrap it up maybe just afternoon. So last night, before I come out, I had a little chuckle at the end, and we talked about a subject that could be serious or not so serious, right? Talking about relationships and, what we say online and not. So I just want to tie a little bow on it for about, 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. So people understand from my perspective on a more serious note what I kind of think about it. All right. So if a woman feels the need to fight over a man with another woman, seriously, it could indicate a variety of things. So the situation specifics matter, but here's what I think a few possibilities can be. And you can agree or not agree. First, insecurity. All right. So a person or a woman or she or however you want to put it, because I am talking about a woman. Okay. She might feel insecure about her relationship or herself. That may lead to her seeing the other woman as a threat. How many times have we heard that? It kind of leads the way as a thought, right? What about the man's actions? So the man's behavior might be contributing to the conflict, especially if he's not being clear or faithful, causing competition. That's the reality. So, yes, while we want to give the man a complete pass, we should understand, or at least I'll just say, can't tell you what to do. It's just a way to think about it. Yeah. So if a man isn't clear, let alone faithful or other, just say he's just not being clear. Okay. Then it can cause, some type of friction or competition because there is competition. I'll tell you what I mean by that in a moment if I, come back to it. And then what about the relationship itself, just the dynamics of it? So, just looking at the two people in the relationship, the ones who say they are in a relationship, it could reflect some type of unhealthy dynamic within the relationship, such as, let's think, lack of trust. Lack of trust. Poor communication. That can play into it. Mhm. And then another way I think about it is, now this might rub a person the wrong way, but yeah, I've heard about this. Possession versus partnership. So, viewing a partner as something to win or possess can be problematic because healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and equality. So, I just think, this would be for anyone's relationship. Just as learning, just as, going through it, the situation could probably benefit when there's open communications between all parties involved so they can understand if there are any underlying issues and then address them in a constructive manner. That's kind of my take. I mean, my real take on it. Yeah. Do with it what you will. It's Saturday morning. Okay. Now, let me come out to the chat, say hello to the mob this morning. Then we'll just touch on, some of the news. And by the way, Summer Olympics are underway, and China won its first two goals. I think they were the first to win gold. And then the U.S. has brought home a medal, right? So France, I think Paris, they're at least 6 hours, I believe, from Eastern time. So it's what, like 5 o'clock, I guess? If I'm guessing right, like 5 or 7 or 6 or 7 hours away ahead. So I'll update you on that as well. Right here in the middle. Hashtag, love those hashtags. Mutual respect and equality. Mutual respect and equality. Yes. Any questions or concerns, suggestions, comments that you have along the way while we're here for, about an hour, please email me right now at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Also, follow me on all social media. By the way, we should be live right now on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, here on YouTube. And let's see if anyone's, yeah. So we have a few folks here this morning. We'll make it easy. Just like easy Saturday morning. Although a lot of people think of Sundays as the real easy day because Saturdays are kind of hectic, aren't they, for some people? Out running errands, especially if you've been out working all week and you're trying to get it all in. Yeah, maybe you're taking the kids out. Uh, yeah, doing some exercise, whatever you're hanging out and doing this morning. Could be shopping, grocery shopping on a Saturday. Oh, all right. Let's see, right here at the bottom, Junebug says multitasking. So, not paying attention to the chat. That's one of the reasons that I read it because, yeah, as I've mentioned numerous times, people like to listen and multitask, just like you. All right, Vicky Black says, I've been to Paris. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. I'd like to go back. Mhm. Latoya says, I want to thank you to say thank you to everyone for condolences for the homegoing yesterday. And is my cousin was laid to rest. Appreciate you guys. Glad that we could offer that. Yeah. Let's see who else. Just scanning. And of course, good morning, Bush babies. Welcome to Messy Mocha. Okay, let's get into a little bit of the news headlines, shall we? You hear the birds singing? Of course, it's going to be Trump versus Kamala. Yeah. It's all electrified. The race is shaping up to be very, very exciting. And with less than a week into the announcement and the endorsement of Kamala Harris, let's see, racism has been introduced, sexism have been introduced, all kinds of talk has been introduced in less than a week. So if we're 101 days before the election, just imagine where we will be this time next month, by the time the convention rolls around. One, we should know who is Vice President Harris's pick, uh, and we will see. She is the leading uh, person, I think, to go in to the convention atop the ticket. At this point, I really personally don't see how she would walk away from the convention and not be the nominee. So I think we're looking, she's presumptive. So I think we're looking at what's, you know, going to be on the ticket. That's where it's at. Um, President Obama and his wife Michelle Obama endorse um, Kamala Harris. So big endorsements all week long, lots of money, and talk of a debate that's still up in the air. Mhm. So let's see. Harris' campaign sharply criticizes Trump's speech. That's right. Trump was out in full force on yesterday. Let's see how this reads. The former president told Christians they won't have to vote anymore if they re-elect him this November. What would that be all about? Okay, Harris expected to announce running mate before August 7th. ABC News still full steam ahead with presidential debate despite Trump backing off commitment. Okay. FBI confirms that it was a bullet that hit Trump at the rally. And Vance, JD Vance, clarifying his childless cat lady remarks. Let's see. If you listen to Kamala Harris's speech on Israel and Gaza, something that stood out, she said, will not be silent. Okay. I really want to know what this is about. So let me click on it. Trying to see if they have something on that story. Oh, here it is. 32 minutes ago, Trump tells Christians they won't have to vote anymore if they get him reelected in November. What could that possibly mean? Let's see. From CNN, former President Donald Trump sought to appeal to Christian voters who he claimed tend to vote in low numbers at a conservative Christian event on Friday, telling attendees they won't have to vote anymore if they just get him reelected in November. You won't have to vote anymore. 4 more years. You know that? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore. My beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians, Trump said at the event hosted by the conservative group Turning Point Action. You gotta get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so you're not going to have to vote. Now, Could this possibly have anything to do with this plan, this 2025? Or what is he saying exactly is going to happen if he becomes president? CNN has reached out to Trump campaign for comment on his Friday remarks. The former president claimed that in the event, Christians are a group that's known not to vote very much. That is true. Some Christians. You have to go out at least this election and just get us into the beautiful White House, he said. You have tremendous power. You just don't know that. The former president appeals echoes similar comments he has made during his reelection campaign, including last month when he said, I don't care whether Christian voters cast a ballot at all in really 2028 presidential election. Well, that's because you will have met your terms, right? Twice. You got to get out and vote. Just this time, in 4 years, you don't have to vote, okay? In 4 years, don't vote. I don't care. He said it at a Faith and Freedom Coalition event. What do you make of that? He only cares like this term. Just get out and vote. Whatever happens, and after 2028, that's just get me in. Is that what he said? All right. What has Fox News got up for their headlines? Absolutely absurd. That's what JD Vance. It says Trump campaign advisor slams left's attack over Vance's cat lady remarks. Says it was taken out of context. If you heard what he said, let me just see if I can pull that one up. They're really digging up old stuff. Maybe they've taken that one off. Let's see. Really? Wow. Samoa boxing coach in the Olympic Village suffered a fatal cardiac arrest. Lionel Fatu Alika, 60, died in the Olympic Village. There's a picture, I think, right there. Boxing. Samoa boxing coach. I'll touch on the Olympics here in a second, but let me just see what they're saying about Trump's senior campaign advisor slamming the left, taking Vance's cat lady comments out of context. All right. Before I play it, hang on. Oh, it's way too long. That's Brian Kilmeade. So Trump's 2024 senior campaign advisor, Chris LaCivita, slammed the left's new attacks on vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance for appearing to disparage childless cat ladies in the Democratic Party, saying that critics are being absolutely absurd. Could that be because a lot of women are going for Kamala Harris? I mean, they had this huge call. Thousands and thousands and thousands of women joined. I think it was like the biggest, one of those Zoom calls in support for Harris. Is that why They might lose support for women. I don't know. I don't know what else is being said here. During an episode of Fox News, the Brian Kilmeade show, La Savita stated that all the noise over Vance's comments, which he made during an interview 3 years ago, was blown, well, out of proportion or overblown, and clarified to the radio host that Trump Vance campaign is not against childless women, as the liberal media is saying. The fact of the matter is been blatantly taken out of context. The Trump advisor said during a radio segment that aired on Friday, that's GOP vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance has been under fire for these old interviews slammed. During the 2021 interview, Vance originally stated, "We are effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made. And so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too." He then specifically called out Vice President Harris, Representative Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, as being part of this group in that interview. This week, the Harris campaign and various other prominent liberals, including Hillary Clinton, actress Jennifer Aniston, and others, blasted Vance, accusing him of devaluing women that don't have children or can't have them under normal circumstances. So, the campaign manager, or the one that's pushing back, that La Civita, against the new attacks against Vance, suggesting his words were being overblown and suggesting they're being interpreted in bad faith. The senior advisor also turned the media's attacks on Vance here against them. As a matter of fact, there was a discussion today where the Democrat follow-up attack is that J.D. Vance believes that only people with children should get certain tax breaks. It's really that is kind of controversial. What do you make of that? Like, all right, so because Vance, well, he said it, J.D. Vance, seems like people with children should have more vote, more of a say. What do they understand what's going on in government more than anyone else? Have more to risk? I mean, that would put someone like me. I don't have children. I'm just as interested, though I don't have children. I'm interested in schools, education. I'm interested in, all of it, because it affects the community. The children, they're the first to be educated and come then out in the community as adults. It starts with the children, with schools. So I would be concerned that children are getting great educations and support and nutrition and all of those other things that parents care about. School safety, policy, teachers, everything, you know, wages for teachers. Why wouldn't I want to be concerned about that? Yeah. They're digging old receipts. Yeah. Oh, you're probably talking about mines, or you're talking about JD Vance. A clerk seems to agree, right, Teddy? Women's power isn't just in the ability to give birth. Oh my gosh, he's despicable, says Gia. Dumb on as the stump he is. Well, he's trying to reel it back. Okay. He's trying to reel it back. Let me go ahead and I'll just play the 5 things from late night because right now on the weekend, they go into much more into the Olympics, which I'll just let this do, okay?
From CNN, I'm Afoma DK with the 5 things you need to know for Friday, July 26th. Former President Donald Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the first time since leaving office. Sources say Netanyahu requested the meeting, which took place at Mar-a-Lago today. Trump once touted their close relationship, but it has soured in recent years, and the former president has been reluctant to speak with him throughout the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, Trump weighed in on Vice President Kamala Harris's comments criticizing Israel's conduct in its war with Hamas.
I think her remarks were disrespectful. They weren't very nice pertaining to Israel. I actually don't know how a person who's Jewish can vote for her.
Harris's office rejected the notion that her comments could hurt ceasefire talks. And an aide to Harris says the vice president and President Joe Biden delivered the same message to Netanyahu in private meetings with him. Mexico's president says the U.S. must give a full report on the operation that led to the arrest of 2 Sinaloa cartel leaders. The country didn't help the U.S. capture cartel leaders Ismael Zambada, known as El Mayo, and Joaquin Guzman Lopez, the son of the cartel's infamous co-founder and former boss Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who is serving a life sentence. A law enforcement official says Zambada, the Mexican drug kingpin, is suspected of flooding the U.S. with deadly fentanyl and evaded authorities for decades. The official says Guzman Lopez helped federal agents lure Zambada across the border. Zambada pleaded not guilty at a court in El Paso today and is being held without bond on several federal criminal charges. Rain became a centerpiece of Paris's Olympic opening ceremony today. It was the first opening ceremony not held in a stadium, something that was meant to make it an event to remember. CNN sports analyst Christine Brennan is in Paris. She said it's a shame it rained on the French parade, but the outdoor ceremony was still a bold choice.
Paris is Paris, right? And if anyone can overcome a rainy, miserable night, it would be the city of Paris. I applaud them for giving it a try, bringing the athletes down the Seine. It's so unique, so different, so completely opposite of what we see in a stadium, which has been where every Olympic opening ceremony has been until this moment.
The rain didn't keep the celebrities away. NBA superstar LeBron James and tennis champion Coco Gauff let the Team USA boat as flag bearers. Pop star Lady Gaga took the stage, and Celine Dion closed the ceremony with a performance from the first stage of the Eiffel Tower. Even before the rain, the games got off to a rough start today. Coordinated attacks on France's high-speed rail system caused travel chaos that's expected to continue through the weekend. There's a new work stoppage in town. SAG-AFTRA has called a strike covering video game performers, like voice actors and motion capture performers, over AI-related protections for workers. Labor contract negotiations have failed after months of negotiating with companies including Activision Productions, Electronic Arts, and Epic Games. The union is seeking wage increases based on inflation and more protections for the performers who wear markers or sensors on the skin or bodysuit to help game makers create character movements. A spokesperson for the video game producers involved said the offer presented to SAG-AFTRA features AI protections that include requiring consent and fair compensation to all performers working under the contract. Coming up, a flaming hot lawsuit. Hey, welcome back. Who invented flamin' hot Cheetos? That's the subject of a court case brought by Richard Montañez against PepsiCo, the company that makes Cheetos. Montañez worked for PepsiCo as a janitor when he says he developed the snack and pitched it to the CEO. The company launched Flamin' Hot Cheetos in 1992, and Montañez eventually became a company executive. But in his lawsuit, Montañez accuses PepsiCo of destroying his career after questioning his claims to the invention. He says his former employer turned on him in 2021. That year, PepsiCo cooperated with the Los Angeles Times piece that claimed it was already working on spicy snacks when Montañez approached them and that they, not Montañez, came up with the name Flamin' Hot. PepsiCo said yesterday that it has no comment on the lawsuit, which was filed last week in California's Superior Court. All right, that does it for us. Join us tomorrow for a new episode of 5 Good Things.
I might be over my troubles since you came around. Something struck me. Oh, lately I've been caught up in my mind. Oh, it's not hard to see why I was feeling down. You saw right through it all. Oh, I could not fake it, no matter how I tried. Ooh, you cured my aching heart when you came around. Saw a million signs, I must be over it by now. There's a reason why. I think I might be over my troubles. Yeah, they've been there for so long now. Ooh, suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah, since you came around. Ooh, I feel like the only one who found out the reason why. Oh, I was just lonely, but since you came around, all I see is tomorrow. When you hear me calling, oh, it's you and me. Ooh, yeah, 'cause I cannot fake it, no matter how I feel. Yeah, 'cause you heal my aching heart when you come around. I saw a million signs, I must be over it by now. There's a reason why. Oh, I think I might be over my troubles. They've been there for so long now. So it's over. Suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah, since you came around. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like the only one who found out the reason why. I was just lonely, but since you came around, all I see is tomorrow.
Okay, guys. So let me just, I just saw a post about a new medical board complaint. I'm looking at, one of those backup channels with Madia on it. Let me tell you what this is supposed to be about. Since, because I was reading over this petition while the music was playing, this individual is still asking people to sign this petition. Currently under investigation in their about. Well, just posted 4 hours ago. And you know the name that I am called on this channel. Said a new medical board complaint will be filed today to show proof of her teaming up with DJ Crackhead to attack others on and off social media. Proof will also be sent of Well, she calls him crackhead, but this would be King World Violent Background. She's posted all of his, I guess these are mugshots that you've probably seen, video clips of her on his panel and him on hers, collaborating to carry out attacks on others. Now, if this isn't inciting and bogus and a lie, proof of his violent threats and her still continuing to support his efforts to harm innocent people. You see, she did this with Donat. She tried to pair me up with Donat when he made some statements. Okay. Because a content creator comes over and we're talking about this subject, and I allow someone to speak on my platform, does not mean I agree with them. It's called fair use commentary, as I've stated. Okay. I just read from this statement, okay, 4 hours ago. Just so you know, this is the messy part of BlackTea and Saturday morning. Okay. So what she is trying to do is, again, so focused. This is like your third or fourth attempt to try and get my medical license revoked. This is really weighing on her. Okay. I made it clear that the only person, how many times have people heard me say? How many times? Because I have my videos too. Okay. As a matter of fact, when I was on his platform, at least 1 or 2 times I got cut off. This is what she's trying to do, create a paper trail. She is out of ideas. So she keeps coming back at this one. She is relentless and she wants my medical license. Keep trying, children of the porn. Leader, you're desperate. You're desperate. You're the one who's hiding behind a double wall, okay, to access your website that contains nothing but defamation, lies, pornography about me. So bring it on. I said we haven't taken it the distance, but Danielle, yes. Nobody's going to believe that baloney. I don't care what you send. As a matter of fact, I've questioned who is the bicycle woman and have said I've never thought it was the bicycle woman. Are you the bicycle woman? Is that, or are you just not happy last night that I actually showed a receipt? Remember, this is coming on the hills. An undisputed receipt. Assignment. Is that what it is? Assignment understood. Is that what it is, Danielle? Because we can reach back into 2021 and look at you and look at the dirty 40 and put the links together, because where that came from, there's more. Okay? That's right. So the person who is doing this would be you. You have no credibility, Danielle. It's worth about a dime, if that. You can't even for a dime make a phone call. Okay? You're pressed. You're pressed because I have real receipts. You're pressed, and every time I show something, you react. Didn't she do this a month ago? Oh, I'm going to file another, claim. She's got other people filing bogus claims. It's like X, 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 X all over the tic-tac-toe board. You're not legitimate. You're an agent of chaos, confusion. Make up your mind. Didn't I just talk about that? With the young lady who lost her life in Chicago. Shall we talk about Miss Macy? You can't make up your mind. Are you going to be an advocate? Are you going to be an activist or an agitator? Are you going to bully and harass and sexualize Black women, or are you going to support them? Which is it? It's like, which movie theater do you want to go into? Do you want to go see number one? Danielle talking about Shanquilla Robinson? Or do you want to see the one where she posed porn? Which one do you want to see? Which movie? Which movie? Or do you want to see the movie on a deep dive? When she collaborates and gives out assignments to attack other people. And she's talking about me attacking. Unethical. We're going to pull the curtain off of you. Because I'm speaking with facts. You're speaking with vengeance on your heart. And you're going to keep throwing spaghetti at the wall until something sticks. That's what you're hopeful for. Go make a big pot of spaghetti, and this time, put in some thicker sauce. Maybe put some mushrooms and green peppers and onions. Thicken it up. Because what you've been throwing is so thin, it doesn't have any flavor. Mm-hmm. And while you're at it, go give an assignment out. A bunch of fraudsters. That's right, I said it. And you included, Danielle, calling the police, making fake wellness checks, and then sexualizing. You are just pathetic. You really are. Make it make sense. On a Saturday morning, 4 hours ago, 8 o'clock, you're up thinking about me. Is it because you were up all night discording? I know. Did that bother you? Did night talk bother you? Ew. I mean, it just, I mean, come on. Did it? Think I took a deal. Where is it? I don't even know if I kept it up from last night. I think we did. Is that what bothered you, Truth Della? Is that on December? Let's see it. Let's uncover it. Is that what bothered you? A true receipt that you give out assignments and it's not a conspiracy. Assignment understood. Who is that person, Danielle? Who? Well, they're a member of the Dirty 40. That's not a conspiracy. A person that does dirt, who's a member, I just put it together. I called it Dirty 40. Yeah, it's a club of sort. Your private club. The men and women who get their assignment from you and then they check in and tell you it's understood. That's right. Is that what made you decide to post King World's, his mugshot? He's the one with the criminal record, not me. And I think he said that's old. And what are you? I didn't even read his charges. You're the one, Danielle, that's digging people's stuff up all through the night. Can you guys see this now? This is like the third or fourth time. So now she's, putting together video clips and sending in his arrest record and said, I'm teaming up. I will say it to anyone. I will stand on the mountaintop. You are the only person whose identity at this moment, for me, I would like to understand who you are and find out your true identity so that you can face the music. That's it. And I have said, whoever can come up with the true answer. I'm not looking for people to just throw another name against the wall and hope it sticks. I did say I'm not 100% certain. And if someone out there is talking now about this, which I've been speaking on since 2022. What they're talking about, I've talked about as it relates to what my focus is. Did you get that? Because you're watching. Guys, she's watching. She says she doesn't watch. Oh, you watch. You care because you made a big, book of a post. That's right. Yes. Yes. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures of a person who I've never come into contact with. except on YouTube as a content creator. Not once. Not even behind the scenes. Nothing. I don't know his past. His past is not my past. I'm a content creator. I have stood for no harm. I've said it multiple times. Haven't y'all heard that? I said the legal route is the way to handle things. So you're desperate. Danielle. Is that your name? Danielle? When you gonna talk about Danielle Elizabeth? Uh-huh. Yeah. Since you're so busy at night. Okay. So we are coming up to almost an hour. Yeah. So that's the kind of messy, the black tea portion of this easy Saturday morning. Yes. What about that summer true crime story? You know, she lost her marbles or something happened. I don't know. Rare Group says, right, Teddy, legal, the appropriate. I've already spent a lot of money. Already. She just keeps throwing stuff up. You know, dealing with all of this bogus, fraudulent, baked up, want to make it stick. Nah. Mm-mm. Yeah. So that's what she's doing, plotting and planning. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whip up. I'm gonna, you know, she King World was on my channel. Ooh. And they're conspired. No, you're the one who conspired to take down multiple persons on this channel. You're the one who posted multiple pics of various women in uncompromising positions and men. You're the one, Danielle, who paid people to stalk others. You're the one, Danielle. You're mad. And you have a warped mind. You're dark and you're evil. You're devious. You're the one that's up all night, all day and all night. Didn't I say? Right? Doesn't she get tired of Lou? She keeps, honestly, guys, this will be her fourth announcement of making a new claim. Yes. Yes. Let's see if I can. The one word. Yes. Here it is. Let's make a quick copy of the word new will be filed today. Let's see. Just that part. This is fair use commentary. Okay, let's throw it up so you know what I'm talking about. And then we'll wrap it up. Let's go back to this. You see? New medical board complaint will be filed today. This is her fourth announcement. Wow. You trying to make something stick, Danielle. You're desperate. You are. This is baseless. You know what? Go round up those criminals and give them a sharper sword. Isn't that what you tell your people? Don't drop a sword. Yes, sick. Yeah, you're a loser and you just won't accept you lost. You can't lose because it looks bad, doesn't it? So you keep on and you keep on and you keep on. And the board, they know this is bogus. So send it. You're not my patient. I haven't harmed anyone. I haven't paid anyone to do anything like you, allegedly. You're jealous. You're envious. What is it? Is what I want to know. What is driving you? You spend countless hours through the night thinking about ways that you're going to make my life miserable. I have all of those, in your own words, Danielle from Indiana. How many times have you changed your name and, called up to the police station to see if something new has been filed or requested? You've got they know you up there like what? Has it been 6-7 times? You're steadily checking. What is that a sign of? Are you guilty? You worried? Because I'm not checking with the board. You are. Yes. Baby Juju says, I'm sure the board is getting tired of continuing these false allegations. I mean, it should be obvious that this same person, within a span of 6 months, has filed 4 bogus claims against my medical license. And not to mention, there's someone that I suspect. I'm gonna be nice. Oh gosh. Okay. Who is also following in your footsteps? Although I don't know which size shoe you wear, but okay, back to this. She's the one that needs a real wellness check because she don't know who she is. Yeah. I mean people see this. You're really pressed by me having that medical license. It's something that I can write. What schedules 1 through 5? Is it the fentanyl that gets to? I mean, what is it? Which I mean, when I say get is that I'm author. What is it? I haven't harmed anyone. You're going nuts. You're going bonkers. And Teddy can't help you. You're beyond help at this point. This is set by Rare Group. Best leave it to the authorities. D for defeated. Yes. Where is that? Where is my D for defeated banner? Or D for desperate, D for something. Let's see. Let's take this off. That's you. That's what it is. All right. So, yeah, see, it always gets good at the hour mark or gets more messy, the longer we stay on. Okay. Let me put my regular banner up. Yep. Thanks for watching. I'm going to come out and take a look at some of your comments before we say, have a great Saturday. Yep. Wait a minute. Here we go. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. Email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Speaking of which, I'm going to check my email. Then I'm going to come back. I'll read a few comments and then say goodbye. Let's see.
Sometimes I can feel it coming, like a moving tide. Yeah. I pack my things and start running. Guess I can face it on my own. But when you're by my side, I feel stronger. No need to run, no need to hide with you. Made up my mind, it is you that I will follow. 'Cause it is our time, yeah. And I won't wait till tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I won't wait till tomorrow. The rain is like never ending. Oh, it's a moody sight. But your eyes make me forget it. Oh, 'cause they lighten up the sky. 'Cause when you're by my side, I feel stronger. fine. No need to hide, 'cause I made up my mind. It is you that I will follow, 'cause it is our time, yeah. And I won't wait till tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. I can't wait till tomorrow. No, wanna be by your side. No need to wonder right when I'm with you.
Oh, having a good time reading my email. Thank you, all of you who have reached out. I appreciate it. Saying good morning, good afternoon, and just stopping by to say hello, and some others. Yes, all of you. So now let's go back up here. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, let me put up. See you later, and maybe that every time I say it, or see it, it'll remind me. Okay. All right. Back to these comments. Yeah. Because see, you could be out shopping or doing whatever you're doing, and it's just nice to have a voice and talk or, tell the story. So I get it. But I want to get out too. Okay. All right. I love the mob. All right. So let's start here. Rare Groove says, idiot. Let's just flex and listen to some of Teddy's music. Thank you. Yeah, just music. That's all. Hey, Vicky Black, thank you so much right now for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, our moderator, and of course, want to hear what the mob has to say. Weigh in. So you're not just moderator, you participate, you see things, and some things that I don't even see out there on the YouTube streets. I simply do not get it. Mhm. It's just beyond the pale. This is someone, yes. It shows true desperation. It does. And they don't want to be exposed. Yeah, something about it. Who put the last time? Oh, wait a minute. Email. Yes. Did you notice? So last night, and I mentioned it, of course, the dirty 40. It's just like something about that. Even that phrase. Yeah. There's not a bad word in the dirty 40. Not one. There's some bad people in the dirty 40. That have done some bad things. Danielle, maybe you ought to be looking at closer. Shall we go back? Look closer at the people you surround yourself with. Maybe you ought to post up their pictures. Yeah. Since you're so good at digging up, swaths of pictures, snapshots, class photos, why don't you start, spend some of your time digging up those felons? Yeah. Because there's a number of felons over there. And that's not harassing you. Go tell the police. Don't tell me. Yeah, Just go looking. Go looking. Some of them married to felons too. Okay. Let's see. Dirty 40. Yep. The Dirty 40. Rare groove. Yeah. You know what do they say when you point one finger? How many point back at you? How many fingers? And a thumb. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, we're having a great afternoon. Let's enjoy the rest of it. Please keep your bear phone on. Don't forget to check. Yes, check out Unwine with Teddy. It's community wall for updates, changes, everything. I appreciate all of you once more, but that's it for me. Yeah. That's right. D for dirty. You know, it's like that D. You know, and she didn't think of it first. How brilliant. See? I think about a lot of things, Danielle. I'm so creative, but you don't think so. You copy. Yeah, by the way, she said I copy everything. She said that on. Okay, guys, enough. Let's, stomp this out for now. Anybody have a request before I leave, or should I just find one? Yeah, let's. I don't know. There was one of like a choir. I can't remember who the I don't know.
Weapons of our welfare, not carnal.
I'll take it.
Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Like we presidents, your weapons are heavy sins. For Jesus we represent. On the New Testament, I came to get my praise on. Na 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 na. I came to sing my song. Say la 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 la. If you hated me once before, you really gon' hate me now. I'm reloaded like the Matrix. I can see you haters shake. I represent the SEL, even when I'm down south. I don't know how y'all do it, where you from, but around here we stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. My Bible is my ammo, my voice is my gun. I won't stop singing till this war is won. His will is done, his kingdom come. Father, Son, and Spirit, yes, these three are one. People talking about their money make the world go round, but your pride and money about to bring this whole world down. I represent the great I am, even when I'm down south. I don't know how y'all do it, where you from, but around here we stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. I put my left foot in, I put my right foot in, I put both feet in, then I do a little spin and I stomp, 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 stomp. I put my left foot in, I put my right foot in, I put both feet in, then I do a little spin and I stomp, 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 stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. Stomp on the devil. I put my left foot in, I put my right foot in, I put both feet in, then I do a little spin, then I stomp, 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 stomp. I put my left foot in, I put my right foot in, I put both feet in, then I do a little spin, then I stomp, 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 stomp.
That was the first time I played that song. I like that one. Stump on the devil. All right. Be safe out there. See you later.